Hello, welcome to Spring Forest Qigong every day. I'm Emily Jarrett Hughes, very happy and honored to be your host this week. So you have come to a moment to reset and balance your energy. Take a deep breath and pause as we gather together and let all the people on all the ways this is being streamed join us together. Join your energy with this beautiful chi field of practice, knowing you're not alone. You're part of a big community. And so welcome again, Spring Forest Qigong every day. And as people gather, I'm going to offer a poem. Partly this is inspired by the theme of the week and inspired by my dear friend and colleague, Master Jerry Wellick, who loves to bring a poem into the beginning of his classes, any class you've had with him, and I'm looking forward, I'll be co-teaching with him in January. So this poem, for your amusement as we gather together and for your inspiration, is called The Lanyard. It's by Billy Collins. The other day, I was ricocheting slowly off the blue walls of this room, moving as if underwater from typewriter to piano, from bookshelf to an envelope lying on the floor, when I found myself in the L section of the dictionary, with my eyes fell upon the word lanyard. No cookie nibbled by a French novelist could send one into the past more suddenly, a past where I sat at a workbench at a camp by a deep Adirondack lake, learning how to braid long, thin plastic strips into a lanyard, a gift from my mother. I had never seen anyone use a lanyard or wear one, if that's what you did with them, but that did not keep me from crossing strand over strand again and again until I had made a boxy red and white lanyard for my mother. She gave me life and milk from her breasts, and I gave her a lanyard. She nursed me in many a sick room, lifted spoons of medicine to my lips, laid cold face cloths on my forehead, and then led me out into the airy light and taught me to walk and swim. And I, in turn, presented her with a lanyard. Here are thousands of meals, she said, and here is clothing and a good education. And here is your lanyard, I replied, which I made with a little help from a counselor. Here is a breathing body and a beating heart, strong legs, bones, and teeth, and two clear eyes to read the world, she whispered. And here, I said, is the lanyard I made at camp. And here, I wish to say to her now, is a smaller gift, not the worn truth, that you can never repay your mother, but the rueful admission that when she took the two-tone lanyard from my hand, I was as sure as a boy could be that this useless, worthless thing I wove out of boredom would be enough to make us even. So I love this poem. This poem is something we refer to so often in my home. My spouse, she's always very insecure, like how to find a gift that measures the amount of love she has to give. And we end up in this back, here, have a lanyard, knowing gifts are so hard to sometimes feel how much we feel and how much we want to pay. So I want to pause and welcome you as we've gathered together. I'm Emily Jarrett Hughes. I am a Spring Forest Qigong healer and trainer, and I am very happy to be with you this week. I'm practicing Spring Forest Qigong and exploring the themes of giving and generosity. And one of the traits, the essence of a gift, is that it is about how we're related to each other. It strengthens how we're related to each other. And this lanyard was like a small little exploration of that, or how hard it can be. But this is an essence of gift that I think we often forget. This time of year, I know a lot of people feel they have too much stuff and they'll say, no gifts, no gifts. which is great in terms of like, let's not clutter our homes with more consumerism. But there is something else about a gift, like sharing our chi with each other, that builds our relationships and strengthens our relationships. And we don't want to forget that us being in each other's lives is a gift. And that it is strengthened by the gift of a card, the gift of a smile, the gift of a touch. It does not have to be material, but it is very important. Gifting is generative. The generosity in the word generosity is related to the idea of generative, that it generates more life. And so that giving is meant to be something that generates and creates more of this relationship, that honors and strengthens our relationship. So it's in a way a little fire that breathes life into things. In a gift culture, the people with most status are not those who've accumulated the most, but those who give and serve into the community the best. People then like support resourcing that person because they trust they will see that that gift and the resource circulates in the community in a way that benefits the whole. So this is an invitation for us to think about how we can share the gift of our love, the gift of our chi, to really honor and strengthen our relationships with each other. And we're going to do that with the element today of the fire element, the heart energy, is great connector. So let's get ready and we'll join together. One more thing I want to say is that thank you for your patience yesterday when I had a wrong mic. I appreciated feeling your love and feeling how calm you are, even as things weren't working quite well audibly. I just was carried away in how good your chi field feels. So we're going to begin with the feet underneath the hips. Breathe in through your nose, up through your feet to the top of your head, and exhale from your head down into your feet. And we're going to begin gently bouncing from the knees. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Buoyant, happy, joyful bouncing. You're moving with a vibration of joy, even here in this bounce. Imagine that your knees are just following that vibration and it's flowing into your elbows, into your fingers. And then continuing to bounce, bringing your hands above your head, letting your wrists flop. Continuing that breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, the breath going out the sides of your tongue. And bringing the hands down, and we'll let your body turn gently, not throwing your body around, but you're waking up your spine, greeting your organs by twisting, embracing them. Hello, body. I'm so joyful to be supported by you, with you, in you today. So love, just looking around and seeing the space around me, the world around me. Morning world, thank you for everything you do to support me. And I see all of you, visualize all of you, the hundreds of you who are practicing with me right now. Look around and see each other in your imagination. And coming to a stop. All right, so we're going to tap and cup to stimulate the energy channels, starting here with your thumbs right below your eyeball with love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. And at the base of the eyebrows with love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. And cupping the top of your head with love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. And cupping the base of your head with love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. And massaging C7, the big vertebra right behind the base of your neck, putting in circles of love and joy, peace. Wow, making that connection between head and heart open and vital. We're going to activate the heart through the hands, clapping the hands with love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. And cupping inside the left elbow with love, 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 joy, 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 and peace, peace, peace. And cupping inside the right elbow, love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. Cupping inside the armpit, the left armpit, love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. On the other side, with love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. Beautiful. All right, we're going to tap the tailbone all the way from the tailbone up to the sacrum with open fists or whatever feels good. So there's a nice wide channel, open channel for the earth energy to come into your body. And it's so important. I end up lingering. Okay, pull myself away. Now we're gonna, with loose fists, cup the hip joint with the love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. We're gonna cup the fronts of the knees, above the knees, with love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. And behind the knees with love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. And both sides of the left knee with love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. And both sides of the right knee with love, 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 joy, 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 peace, peace, peace. All right. So we are going to come to the beginning universe position. Your feet are underneath your shoulders, nice, wide, anchoring stance. Your elbows have a breath away from your body, and your hands, they're slightly rounded like they could hold a ball. They're energized and relaxed at the same time. Fingers separated, so they're sensitive to any subtle perception of energy. And lengthen your spine and tune into yourself, drawing your chin back a little bit, resting the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, and a smile on your face for you. You stand like a pine tree. Visualize all of us standing together like a forest pine tree. Feel that power of the forest. And breathing in through all of your pine needles. Gather that energy behind your navel. And every exhale, you can release what you no longer need. And so we begin with a remembrance of who we are as a citizen of the universe, a citizen of not just the earth, but the universe too. The password. In your heart, remembering, I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together. Notice the shift. So you can connect with that love. Let me bring the focus of your energy up to your heart. And with gratitude, call on the image of your greatest role model, your greatest example of someone who has mastery of love. Be an ancestor or someone from like Buddha or Mary or Jesus. Imagine yourself breathing like them. Imagine your mind calm like them. Imagine your heart open to the universe like them. This is the preparation not only for this meditation, but for your whole day. This is the practice, this remembrance, this connection. And so set your intention now for your meditation today, for your healing, for your awakening and longevity. Say it with clarity, conviction in your heart, vividness, what you desire. And know you are guided and supported. Feel that guidance and support from the universe. So you can trust your intention has been heard with and understood, even perhaps more than you understand it. And you can let go into the feeling and the flow of the practice. And now we're going to bring the hands forward, like holding a ball of energy in front of the navel, maybe about volleyball size. The hands still in this gentle curve, the fingers separate from each other. And imagine, sense a ball of energy between your hands. You might feel that there's energy between your hands and not energy between your hands at the same time. That your hands are drawn together and pushed apart at the same time. You might feel the energy in your hands in ways that surprise you. Perhaps when you tune into that Qi feeling in your hands, you know you've made the connection because your saliva, it turns sweet. You smell something different, or the sound in the room has a different quality. There's so many different ways that our senses can tune us to the energy. And there is always the sense of imagination. For this movement, we're going to breathe in, elbows open with the breath, hands following. Exhaling, hands gather together. You breathe in, the body can lower. You bend your knees. Exhale, straighten up. We're using the gift of our muscles to help our chi breathe through our legs. Guiding the movement by our elbows. It makes the whole movement through our arms more fluid. And keep going at this slow breath. And I'm going to show that it sort of becomes like this when it's guided by the elbows. And that guide by the elbows helps the energy flow between our hearts and our hands that much better. Continue noticing that feeling as you practice. Your hands drawn together and pulled apart at the same time. Breathing in through all of your skin. Downloading the light of joy. Every inhale, you are so open to be filled with this joy. And exhaling anything you no longer need, sent back to the universe. Feel that joy has filled you with a transforming, healing light. That light transforming any stuck energy. You feel that it's transformed and released back to the universe. That joy is filling you up. That joy filling up your heart. Filling up your heart completely. That joy filling up your whole chest. And the joy also filling up your small intestines, also part of this same system in our body. Feeling that warmth and joy in your small intestines. Joy, joy, joy. And you're coming towards the end of this movement. Let that joy come all the way to your fingertips. One more. Let that joy all the way to your fingertips, all the way to your toes. And bringing that ball of energy back together in front of you. That ball of joy. Breathing in and then releasing your hands. Now we're going to transition to the chair for a little bit more of a yin practice, or between in the yin direction at least. So seated, we're going to practice dolphining the neck, and this will also nourish our hearts. So let's do it with joy. Breathing in and gathering an egg on that inhale and drawing that egg back on the exhale. Keeping that tucked, that you hold the egg all the way back so that the stretch goes all the way to the bottom of your diaphragm, to the bottom of your rib cage, to the diaphragm, and helps open the diaphragm. Breathing in and drawing back on the exhale. This should be gentle and comfortable. So you go at a pace and it's scale that feels good for you. I myself recommending this to so many people. It really helps because once we activate and open the heart, this balances so many other challenges in the body. Today, you could also play with getting to know this movement as something that's very small. If you're familiar with the dolphining and curious where else it could take you, you can continue as we're doing, or here's something else you could try. You could try very slow and very small. This small, this slow. And even though it is super small, still finding that connection to the stretch, the energy going all the way to the bottom of the rib cage. Perhaps doing it smaller than you've done before helps you tune into the energy more because you're less distracted by the bigness of the movement. Each time you feel that stretch and pull in a good way, let it be with joy. Let it be joy unfurling through your heart, through your chest. All right, we're coming to the end of this movement. Take one last breath. And feeling the warmth and the joy in your heart. Thank you for this gift of joy from the universe. Gently bring that joy, that light, down into your navel. And see joy, that light spinning, going faster and smaller and brighter, collecting it, harvesting it, gathering it into a ball, this condensed elixir of joy that you're tucked deep behind your navel that will continue to guide and support your life. And take some gentle breath. As you do that, you can massage your hands, rub your hands together, rub between your hands, between your fingers to activate the energy between your vertebrae. All right, and now we're going to go up the nose and across the forehead, down cheeks. Massage for the face. And massaging the scalp, stimulating all the channels in the scalp and cupping the head. Making sure, especially the back of the head, where the spine and head meet. And massaging the ears. Mhm. Good. And let's cup the kidneys. And massaging the kidneys with the backs of your hands and with the palms of your hands. Mm. Feeling that warmth coming in and nourishing your kidneys. How good. Let that carry you. Ah, you're so supported by that warmth. Mm. Wow. Thank you so much for joining me today. I just love sharing this chi field with you. It makes my day a more beautiful day too. And so I'm grateful to this community, one of the essential treasures of Qigong. I'm also grateful for these practices, these teachings that are so simple and so profound. And finally, thank you to the teachers that have passed them on to us, Master Lin, all the Springforest Qigong masters and teachers, and all who have come before and who will come, perhaps including you. So bye for now. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.